This show is part of the Drowning Man Podcast Network. Visit drowningmanpodcasts.com.
Oh, God.
Look at that. That was close.
There it is. That was it.
This is how Cody will never be in any public office ever.
Yep, we have that on tape now.
No, we don't.
Tape doesn't exist. Tape doesn't exist.
November 8.
Record for Thursday, November.
I can't remember the last time we sang the date. All right.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone. Did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday, November 8th, 2018. And that's why Dave's in charge.
Hello!
Hey!
And welcome to Wasting All the Time,
A podcast?
My name is Dave.
I'm John.
I am Cody.
And
There's something else that comes after that.
we're going to waste all of your
That
time.
was it. That's
oh,
it.
right. It's-
Classic Dave.
Yeah.
The classicest.
The most classic of Pattersons.
Of all the Daves out there,
Mhm.
I would consider myself to be the classical Dave.
Mm-hmm. I would agree
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. I'll allow it.
This is episode 294 of the podcast.
Wow. We are crushing it, you guys.
Almost done.
we're-
Almost done.
We are fast approaching a round number, which is a good place to stop.
The big old
295?
Yeah, 295.
Mhm.
That'll be it.
295 suicide pact. That's it. Let's go.
Since 2013, baby.
Mm.
It's good to keep your promises.
Yes. It's two things. I'm not going to be president.
All right. Well, if the fates will allow, and that is something I truly believe in, then we will kick
Allowance.
things. I gotta believe in that allowance, or else it'll never come. 50 cents a week.
You don't get allowances because you're not doing your chores well enough.
That's right. I remember when kids were getting like friggin' $5 a week, and I was getting like 75 cents
Oh,
because lessons.
yeah.
Let's kick it off with a little thing that goes like it is.
Like what?
Twitter shins.
Welcome to Twitter Shin Rapidballs, where we find the top 3 tweets on the entire internet, a tube, a spheroblogosphereification. We read them for our pundits, and you get some glorious edification. Here we go. Number 3 from Lavi Lovebot AJ at LaviU. It's YUU, because I'm sure I pronounced that correctly. This is all caps, so imagine the emphasis and the direct force that this contains. Sean just told me to take Tetsu off my stan list. John?
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to have to stop you at the fact that you have a stan list. That's not a healthy or responsible thing to have. There's a lot of stans in the world, and not all of them are good. So having a list of them, it's dangerous, because they can smell those lists, and they will seek you out, and they will find you, and it's almost never going to be one of the good stands that finds you. So go ahead and burn that list. I don't know who Tetsu is, but if he's a stan, you should probably just kill him.
Olfactory terror and murder. What we come to expect from John. Dave, rebuttal.
Hey, what up, Lavi Lovebot AJ? Guess what? I am going to say get them off. Get them right off of that list, because a list is an indication of a problem. Ask any sailor.
that was a lot of buildup for a fantastic pun, which is also what we expect from Dave. Number 2 from Alex Zimeno at Alex_Zimeno. Okay, but why is my sis bad at everything, Dave?
Hey, what up, Alex Zimeno? Guess what? Your sis ain't so bad at everything. She's actually pretty good at making you think that she's bad at everything. And if you thought about it that way, you would realize that your entire reality just imploded on itself, and it makes your brain go fuzz.
Inception deception. John, rebuttal.
Okay, so your sis is bad at everything, Alex, because you have set her up for failure. I know about, the whole like video game thing. You not telling her that A is to jump in Super Mario Brothers, and her dying to that first Goomba. That affects children. You can't do that to people. That sets you up for a lifetime of thinking you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, and that no one likes you.
Too real.
And so what I suggest is to remedy this, you're going to want to download something like, I don't know, maybe Overwatch or something, and just play opposite her and just die a lot. Let her taste victory. She'll get a taste for it, and she'll start kicking your ass at everything in no time.
This has been Getting Too Real on NPR with John Hansen. And the top #1 tweet on the entire internet from Christy at Christy Simanuel. Sure, why not? What's the crake in Princess Street Garden? Crying, laughing emoji. John.
Okay, so through my extensive research, I have discovered that crake is gossip. So let me tell you something about what the crake is in Princess Street Gardens. Peach, totally not with Mario anymore. She is slumming it with Toad of all people. I don't know how that happened, but it's a thing that is going on. Meanwhile, Mario, not too shaken up. He's with Bowserette now. I guess he's gotten over his whole Koopa thing. So much luck to that happy couple. And we'll be back in a little bit to tell you about how Luigi is doing with his whole, bachelorette situation.
This is a show I would watch and listen to on a regular basis.
Coming soon to the Drowning Man podcast.
John is up on his memes. It's very exciting. Isn't it Bowsette? I don't know. Dave, rebuttal.
Hey, Christy, guess what? And also, I'll throw in a what up for you. What's the crake in Princess Street Gardens? Crying emoji, laugh face. Well, let me tell you, I heard that they were tearing down the gardens and they were going to replace it with a water park, including your favorite, the Flume Ride. And all you have to do is wait for that to happen and then buy an admission ticket and you can get in too. And I don't want to, make too much of crake out of this, but I hear that you can get spun sugar, which to everyone else is called cotton candy.
Classic Dave, making too much crake out of spun sugar. This has been a fantastically glorious episode of
So what was that about Bowsette?
I think it's Bowsette, not Bowserette.
Okay.
At least according to Reddit.
Okay.
I think Reddit thinks it's Bowsette.
No, I mean, what is it? I saw one or two things and I just pulled that.
Somebody drew a comic. Apparently there's an item in one of the games. I can't remember if it's Smash Brothers or one of the Mario parties, but it's a little Princess Peach crown.
Okay.
That turns something into Princess Peach, or it princessifies something. So somebody did a quick little webcomic about how Peach was off doing something else, and Mario has this peach crown looking at it going, and he looks at Bowser, and the next panel is this Princess Peachified version of Bowser, which is who we've come to know as Bowsette, and it exploded.
It's hot.
Thousands and thousands of pieces of art within hours of people creating Bowsette, fan art, comics.
Wow.
3D renderings. Yes, as Dave said, it's weirdly hot. It's she's super strong and she's got a turtle shell, but she's also traditionally hot. And so who knows the whims of the internet, but it is
confused, but very real boner.
Yes. Check out our confused boners for more.
Yes, that's it right there.
Yes, that's the Bowsette thing.
Alrighty then.
Ooh, Dave had a leak for a second.
After leak.
See a medical professional if you have after leak.
Or
pre-leak. Nope.
Make a YouTube channel. I don't
It's
know.
market mature.
All right, that was that.
That was.
And I think we have to ask ourselves the tough questions now. So let's get into it.
What have you been up to? To what have you been?
Anyone been up to anything?
I've been streaming a lot more. I've settled into a regular schedule, Tuesdays and Thursdays afternoons around 3:30 to 5:30.
Is that on Twitch?
Yes, twitch.tv/practicalrook. You can find me there. It's fun. I'm not clearly not a world-class gamer. But yeah, so I've been really jumping into that. I've made my own graphics, like I've done sound effects.
What do you do?
Like me personally, or what is Twitch streaming?
What is the content of the stream?
Kind of the stream is me playing games like Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Battle Royale, and just hanging out and goofing and having fun with people, trying to have a good time. Because like I said, I'm not a world-class gamer, so people aren't tuning in to see my sick plays, bro, my sweet leans. And so it's more like, hey, let's hang out and tell jokes. I tend to find myself kind of charismatic, so maybe other people will too. And it's just, it's fun.
Nice.
Fun to just hang out. Like if you work, you can slack off at work and just watch on your phone and be like, this guy's playing video games. I can vicariously enjoy them while I'm filling out spreadsheets.
There you go.
There you go. You're all welcome.
All of you. Well, things have lightened up at me. Whoa.
Take that, prepositions.
Well, things at work have lightened up for me a little bit. So I've been able to reclaim my weekends for doing things like, editing the podcast.
Oh, that's right.
Playing Minecraft.
Oh, that's right.
And so that's good. It's good for my mental health.
Yeah.
And it's
What's
good
left of it?
for my sanity and
What's left of it?
all of the other synonyms that I'm not thinking of at the moment.
Mental clarity.
Also, I got my apartment cleaned up.
Awesome.
I don't understand.
I had to get help, but it is now cleaned
Oh.
and I can actually have people over.
Did you actually unbox your TV?
Yes.
Was that like a year and a half in?
It's not quite. It was over a year that I bought the TV. I took it home. I set it in the front room in the box. I did not open it until more than a year later.
And every day was it, all right, tomorrow I'm going to open
No.
it. No, it wasn't even.
Most days it was, I don't see it. I'm not thinking about it.
Oh,
And then the days I did think about it, I'm like, okay, I know it's going to go over here, but right now over here is full of boxes.
So I'm not going to.
oh.
And then it was also once it's there, I will sit there, but that is covered in boxes right now.
At least you bypassed the lying to yourself stage of I'm definitely going to do this, and
Yeah.
you just settled with I'm going to satiate my desire to actually get anything done by planning.
Yeah. So now I have my 50-inch 4K TV set up across from the couch that is now, only thing it has on it is cushions.
Yay.
Yay.
And occasionally your ass.
That's right.
No
My
boxes?
ass.
Not even one box?
Not a single
Not the
box.
one that you left going, I'll get that later.
No. It's wild how much room there is in my apartment now.
Nice. Party of Dave's.
Yeah.
We should do like a Periscope stream from your apartment.
We should.
I really thought you were going to shoot that down. Okay, now
No.
I'm really excited.
I think we should do stuff like that. I'd love to have you guys over.
Hell yeah. John, anything exciting?
Not really that I can think of, actually. Been-
All right.
Yeah, just kind of keeping my head down and chugging along.
Nifty.
Yeah.
You do like your beer.
Mm.
Oh. All I have is Kraken. No, wait, never mind. That's fine.
Yay! Everything's fine when
What
we
is it?
have Kraken.
It's afternoon, technically, so I can get drunk.
We won't talk about how it was not afternoon when you first poured that.
True. That is very true.
Let's move it right along, shall we?
Totes.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards. I say we go fruitwards.
Well, now it's time to play Fruitwards. Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of two kinds and colors. Red cards are nouns and green cards are adjectives. We will draw one card of each color and improvise a scene inspired by these words. David,
Yes, sir.
will you draw the cards, please?
I will indulge you.
That was subtle, John. Nice. That was good.
How about we begin with Brave Boot Camp, as opposed to regular boot camp, I guess.
I mean, we've done a touchy-feely boot camp
That's true.
with Jenny, which was hilarious.
All right. Welcome to boot camp.
Sir, yes, sir.
Here's what we're going to be doing.
Sir, yes, sir.
There's going to be an archery
Sir,
component.
yes, sir.
There's going to be a putting on dresses component.
Okay.
There's going to be a component to this that you're going to really look forward to where you fight bears. But generally speaking, this is all themed around the Disney animated film Brave. And you get to be the main character.
I feel like
Any questions so far?
I feel like we finally gotten to a part of boot camp that I'm going to be good at.
Sir, I don't know if this is what I signed up for, sir.
Sir?
Well, you're here. This is what you signed up for.
I signed up for boot camp, sir.
Yeah. Brave boot camp.
Drill sergeant?
Yes.
Drill sergeant? If we have our own red curly wig, may we wear that?
Can I see it?
Sure, yeah. Right there?
That is nice and wavy.
Well,
That'll pass.
Yes.
I don't have a red wig.
Advantage Peterson.
I don't have a red wig. I thought this was going to be crawling through the mud and ruck pack runs.
There will be a little bit of crawling through the mud.
Uh-huh.
You will have to do some running through the woods.
Is it the through the woods specific? Or is it just running for general calisthenics and cardio health?
No, it's through the woods. And we have red wigs to give you. I don't. It seems like you're trying to find problems. Like you don't
I was
want to
pretty
be
sure
here.
that mine was regulation, but I want to make sure with the drill sergeant.
Okay, you're the brown noser. Got it. This is not. Okay, maybe I'm confused, sir. Maybe I'm confused, sir. Are we going to be firing like weapons, like M16s, M4s?
No.
No.
There will be archery.
Okay. Are we going to be doing like long marches, 4, 8, 12-mile marches with ruck packs?
I don't know what the point of that would be. I don't really remember a part of the movie where that happened.
Oh, really? I mean, it depends on how far you think the witch's shack was from the castle. So like, however far that would be.
Yeah, in our case, it's just a couple miles.
And we don't have to carry anything heavy, like to help build strength and stamina.
Well, the dress isn't particularly lightweight. And you have to carry your gear with you.
Yeah, it's natural fibers, man.
Oh, like wool?
Probably.
Okay, so we're going to be in the heat.
Not like wool. Yes, it is wool.
Okay. So what's the point? I thought the boot camp was to like get you ready for battle and you to work as a team to protect your country.
Well, no, not in this case. Ideally, you would learn to perform tasks that are included in the feature animated film Brave. And if we're all very lucky, we'll learn a little lesson or two about family. All right. Suit up.
Very well played, Dave.
Dude.
Thank you.
Nicely done. It was the call out, the feature animated film. Clearly. Oh, I feel good too. I was talking to Casey. I just played a straight man. I didn't try to throw in a joke every half breath. I didn't try to zing it all the time. So I felt good. And I think that scene went well.
Yeah.
Because look at me growing as a person.
Nice.
Weird.
Thanks, Cody.
I don't like it. I need to regress.
Yeah. You have to remember that probably the funniest part of the entire Halloween special was when you were being the most serious person possible. And he said, I can only do football metaphors. And you said, I think that was good. It was perfectly within the character. You didn't like break out to be like, yeah, maybe work on that a little bit, or
I'm really trying to relate to you.
It was perfect.
Good scene work is the basis for good improv.
Heyo.
Try to keep in my head.
How about therapeutic communication?
All right, guys. Thank you very much for showing up to the office. This round of therapy is going to be something a little bit more experimental. So I want you guys to have more of an open mind for me, okay?
My mind feels pretty open.
Okay.
After the horse thing last session.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. This is pretty new. This is kind of groundbreaking. But since you guys are having an argument, you're having conflict within your relationship. What we're going to do is help immerse yourselves into positive communication. Okay.
Okay, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, that seems good. Yeah.
So Mark, what's something that upsets you about what Bethany is doing?
Well, I'm not a big fan of the way that Bethany will sometimes leave the cupboards open after she's gotten stuff out of them. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like it should be easy to close a cupboard, but it annoys me, and I don't know why it annoys me, but it just kind of grates on me.
Okay. So that's good. That's a good exploration. So what we're going to do, Bethany, are you ready to have an open mind and an open spirit and body to help resolve this issue?
Yeah.
Great. So Mark, here's what we're going to do. I want you to take what you want the behavior to be and put it in one sentence, okay?
Okay. I want...
Wait, just think about it. I'm not done with my instructions yet.
Oh, okay.
So what you're going to do, you're going to get that sentence in your head. I want you to walk right up to Bethany's stomach here, okay? Put your face right in her stomach.
Okay.
And you...
I would like...
Oh, wow. See, that's 2. See, you're very aggressive. Very aggressive.
Sorry. I agree.
Thank you. Bethany, not your turn yet. Mark, what you're going to do is I want you to take that sentence and I want you to scream it as loud as you can into Bethany's stomach, okay?
Okay.
Because
Quick question.
Bethany?
Why the stomach?
See, I see why Mark has a problem with you. What this is going to do is it's going to change. It's going to take the sentence of his desire is going to change the state of your being, and your stomach, or what the Japanese call the hara, is going to change your core being, and it's going to change your behavior because words create reality. You get it. All right, Mark, you ready?
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I don't think we should do this.
Okay.
Like I
noted.
Look,
Mark.
I want to say that last week, even though Mark had reservations about doing the horse thing, he did at least try it.
Right.
And I appreciate that open-mindedness. But I don't think that we should do this.
Okay.
I'm not comfortable with this.
That's good. That's good to know. Thank you for expressing that. But of the two of us, I am the online certified therapist.
There's 3 of us here.
No, between me and you.
Oh,
we have, you and Mark have a relationship. You and I have, Mark and I, that's all the combinations. So between the 2 of us.
So we're allowed to be open about it now in front of Mark?
Wait, what?
No, we got to get to, God damn it, Beth.
I don't know where my trust should be right now.
Just realized I told John to scream into a microphone, and I was like, I don't know how this is going to work.
It worked out really well with it never actually happening. Yeah.
All right, now that we have done those things,
We did them.
I think it is time, roundabout now, that we should do some other things.
Ooh, interesting.
One of those things that we're going to do is take a break because we are tired.
That's my secret, Cav.
Hung shoe.
I'm always tired.
I just got some sleep. All right, let's take a little break and we'll be right back right after this. Hey there, everybody. Head on over to wastingallthetime.com. There in the contact section, you can send us listener suggested scenes and questiones. You can give us words to try out in the Fruitwards. Boy, so many things. We're also on Twitter at TimeWastePod. And you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/TimeWastePod. Oh, it looks like the guys want to come back now. So, gotta keep it short. See you next time. And we are back.
Are we?
We are.
Okay.
I'm not.
Oh. Okay.
2/3 of us are back.
We'll be right back. Okay. Well, I'm not going to say that this is confusing because it isn't. this has happened before, but must roll with the punches. And I have been punched segmentally. All right. Well, look, there is another thing I want to tell you about. If you go to patreon.com/timewastepod, you can become a patron of this show for as little as $1 per month. And that gets you things like the episodes a day early, bonus content, other things. Go check it out. Patreon.com/timewastepod. All right. Pretty much all there is to say about that. Let's get back.
Okay. I'm back. Are you guys back?
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm like 80% back. Buffering, sorry.
97.
Oh,
But it's just fucking stuck on that.
can't get that torrent, man.
That last 3, man.
Mm.
Come on, Cedars. From torrenting. Did you ever torrent things?
No.
Me
never.
neither. But I heard.
Whoop, sorry, guys. That was actually supposed to go back to the regular episode. Right when this music was starting to play for the 3rd time, that's when I was going to say, welcome back, or, and we're back, or we are back, or something like that. And then the music started playing and I panicked. So back to the show we go. And that's a song over a song. Very Ivesian. All right, let's go. You know what? 3, 2, 1. Okay, now go. And we are back.
Yes.
It is time to move on with the segment that is called...
What's it called, Dave?
Well, this isn't actually the title, but this contains the title of the segment. Here we go.
It's the Improv Game of the Week.
Well, every other week on the podcast, I choose an improv game and we try to play it.
Oh, we try.
And this week's improv game is called Evil Stick of Gum.
Yes.
It's been almost a year since we played this last, so I thought I'd throw it back in.
Wait.
So, in this game, one character has a piece of gum in their mouth, and this piece of gum is capable of talking. The point is that other characters in the scene do not know about this piece of gum, and hence mistake the gum's words for the characters.
Waka
Since our piece of gum is evil, it tries to get its owner in trouble.
Man, that stick of gum is evil.
That's good. Good recap, Dave.
Thank you.
Every time this reminds me of the first time we played it and Dave's
Not knowing exactly how it was supposed to work.
a kingdom for it, just a picture of Dave's face going, what the fuck is Cody doing? Like, why did he just, and then John reacting and just like the scene going on. It was perfect. It was so perfect. I loved it.
Nice.
Okay, so this is the scene. Everything's taped off. That's good. And no one's been in there touching things?
No, sir.
Very
Nope.
good.
So you just do your magic, Doc. Looks like multiple stab wounds.
Mhm.
So anything you can tell us about, what you think?
All right, I'll get in there and take a look.
See what my dick will fit in.
Excuse me?
You know the old saying of a private investigator, a private dick,
Oh, uh-huh.
and I'm going to see what my private investigator part of my brain can get into with this crime scene.
Okay, but you're not a PI or the city's medical examiner.
No, and you're not like a chef, but you still, cook on occasion.
Okay.
It's
okay.
a part of, I'm not just one thing.
Okay. It's just that usually the Emmys I've worked with, have not been,
Yep.
I guess
Mhm.
jokesters.
Sure. That's
Maybe you need to loosen up your asshole.
medically speaking. All right, let's see here. Got a couple bodies. Uh-huh. Any sign of the weapon?
No sign of the weapon, no, but we're pretty sure that it was some kind of an actual blade. We're just trying to figure out what we should be looking for.
Yeah, that is
based
consistent
on-
with what I'm seeing here, these lacerations.
Yeah, so based on based on size of laceration, we were hoping you could give us some idea of what the murder weapon would have been.
Okay.
Maybe it was like an 8-inch dildo.
8-inch dildo? Is that your...
It's my ironic nickname for a 4-inch fixed blade.
Okay. Is that what you were talking about before about see what your dick will fit in?
No, I meant what I said.
Oh.
That I was being a private investigator.
Okay.
As a sub-component of my job as a medical examiner.
Because that would have made everything make sense.
I don't see how
and
that's
this
true.
does not make sense
Okay.
to me.
Sometimes
You just get horny.
when you're thinking up nicknames for things and you were inspired.
Okay, Doc, are we going to have a problem here?
I have no problem.
Because this is not the special victims case. This
Sure.
this is just
I don't think we should rule that out,
okay.
but so far nothing indicates that is true. Correct.
Yeah. So we could probably just leave that to the side
Mhm.
until if and when you discover evidence of that, which you're not going to do
While you're talking to me like this.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
while you're coming up with sexy nicknames for things.
All right. Well, what I do in my own time is
This is not your own time right now,
Correct.
though, Doc.
I'm allowed to utilize the nickname in everyone's time, but I came up with it on my own time.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we've cleared that up.
Like your sexy nickname is Testicle Boy.
Really? Testicle Boy?
It's a portmanteau of testicle. No, actually, and homeboy, because you are I feel close,
Okay.
and you are, in a word, ballsy.
So in this scenario, you're the other testicle?
No, I'm the dick.
Yes, you are.
The private,
Yeah.
private investigator.
Yeah. I'm getting the sense that you are the
Dick.
dick.
Okay.
Okay, let's just get back to fucking work, okay?
Dude, masterfully justified.
Yeah.
Some of those were amazing.
I think it's interesting for the person who has the gum. I think it's almost like an easy mode if your character is allowed to be slightly antagonistic.
Yeah. Like if they're a little evil themselves.
Yeah.
Like this is almost they don't
So I don't know if I like that.
yeah. Like if they don't care that much about presenting themselves well to the
100% professionally.
Yeah.
and- yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
I agree. I think it worked in this scene
Mhm.
because it had it wasn't,
I
it
think
had kind of
this-
this butting heads thing, but I think you're right that that's something to be aware of.
I think the scene was fun. I definitely had fun doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I just sort of in hindsight, I realized, oh, that's interesting. I realized I was allowing bizarre things to be the truth,
Yeah.
which I don't know if it's 100% in line with the game, but
Mhm. So I have an idea.
Oh boy.
uh-oh.
But I don't know if we've already done this. I think it could be fun to have you guys switch. I stay the detective, and now I'm interviewing Cody, who is a suspect in this murder. All right. Thanks for coming into the station.
Yeah, no problem. No problem
Yeah,
at all.
so,
This is going to be quick, right?
Well, that will depend on you. So you know why you're in here?
Sure.
Yeah, your landlord and his son were both found murdered earlier today.
Terrible tragedy.
Multiple stab wounds, both of them. Lacerations apparently consistent with a 4-inch switchblade, which the medical examiner has a just a real fun nickname for that we won't get into.
Okay. That seems weird.
Yeah, and We just wanted to know if you knew anything about how that all came about.
Well, I know that my rent's free now.
Okay,
Like-
so yeah, that's a thing worth knowing. That
because it's free, like free from this mortal coil. Like I'm free, he's free, his son is free now.
right.
Trying to kind of look on the bright side of things.
So would you say that your rent was a concern of yours, living in that unit?
Well, rent is always a concern for those of us paying rent. And, it's something that kind of weighs on us. And so it wasn't a concern, like it didn't significantly concern me.
Okay,
It was
so
more so I hated the bastards.
Okay, so there was some personal friction, you're saying.
No, like his son was literally born out of wedlock. And so that like morally was something that I like, it was like, oh man, I hate the fact that you were not married and your son you can't, and so that was something that was.
So you would say that you felt righteous anger towards your landlord and his son, who are now dead, murdered.
Not righteous anger, more like sympathy. Like I really wanted them to, like, I was like, oh, this is a sad situation. I want to help you a lot.
So your sympathy manifests as hatred, though.
No. Like that's just a saying. Oh, I hate the best. I should have said I hate the fact that this child was born out of wedlock.
Okay.
I don't hate much.
So religious stance then.
Oh, yeah.
God, yes.
Would you call yourself very devout?
Spiritual, not religious.
Spiritual, not religious.
Or
okay.
no, you said religious, and I said yes. So yes, I would kind of devout.
Okay, so
moderately devout.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I. It doesn't matter what I think about any of this.
Oh, good.
You can just say the truth. You don't have to like change your story.
That's hard for me.
Changing my story is very hard for me because I'm so in tune with the universe and the oneness of reality.
Okay, well, that's great because all I want is the actual truth. So you disliked your landlord and the son for this reason of, personal morality.
Sure. You know what? Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way to put that truth.
Okay, so would you say that you disliked them enough that you would murder them with a 4-inch switchblade?
No.
Not even close.
Okay.
I did not dislike them to that extent of action.
Okay.
More like 3-inch.
3-inch switchblade.
Like, because it wouldn't be 4 inches. I'm not all the way to murder. It's 3 inches. Like, I'm not to murder yet. I wouldn't. 3 inches is not far enough to want to stab someone.
Okay, sir. Do you own a switchblade of any length?
No. It's because switchblades are illegal. So no, I don't own illegal.
Okay, why are you winking at me, sir?
This is like I don't own. Right. All right. I want you to know for sure that I don't own illegal weaponry.
Okay, so you're saying that, but you're also winking. Does that mean that you do own a switchblade of some kind?
No.
It means I like you.
Oh,
because we're buddies. Like we're trying to solve this case. We're homeboys.
Okay, I think you may have misunderstood.
I think of myself as a dick.
Remember Scarface?
This is the weirdest.
The whole world is
It could get weirder.
Oh,
I liked that.
That was awesome.
It's the first time we've ever done 2 in a row that were related.
yeah.
I liked that.
Yeah.
Couple callbacks.
Especially with the common character being the one that had no idea.
Here we go. That was fun. Gum stickery.
Yes.
Stick gummery.
It was.
I enjoyed it.
And now there is but one more thing to do. And it goes a little something like this.
What a lead in. That was dramatic. I felt it.
Lead-in jar.
Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom.
That's one of my favorite effects.
Soak up the knowledge.
If you've ever had hydrothermal gas pumped through your fingernails, you're going to know one thing. That shit can make you fly so fast, the Concorde won't even be able to keep up with you. They're going to be like, do you want any peanuts? And you're like, no way, man. I've hit Mach Pi. And that shit is so much better that it's making my hair fly right off my scalp and fall into a statue of Abraham Lincoln, who's swinging a tennis racket at 14 ducks. Those things tried to march on the Capitol, and the Capitol said, we can't find any lodgings for you guys because none of the donkeys paid their taxes. And that's 11 more reasons that you have to not turn those blinds all the way around. What's written on the other side? I can't taste Sanskrit because none of it has any cinnamon in it. I didn't want you to know that, but I unscrewed the cap before he came in here, and none of his napkins fell on the floor. I tried to pick him up, and he was like, listen, Kyle, that Brachiosaurus is not going to run itself, so don't push the laundry all the way through your thigh bones. You dorkwad.
Wow.
That was good. It was good. I felt good about that.
Yeah. Some of that sounded really clickbaity.
It did. Oh, it's the unconscious influence of the internet nowadays.
Yeah. Or as the internet becomes our consciousness.
I don't want it to. That means 4chan would be part of my consciousness, and I don't want that.
What about the other chans?
They're even worse. 4chan is like, the hacker known as 4chan is the most regular one.
Okay.
John, you've been on 4chan, don't lie.
I actually haven't.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Neither of you have been on 4chan?
No.
Huh. All right, then.
We've learned something.
Yeah. You guys should go on 4chan.
I don't know.
I mean, parts of it. There are parts of it.
Well,
the hacker known as 4chan.
before we do, if we do.
Shatnerian at best.
The very best. Let's call it end to this bullshittery.
You said end.
I did. I said the end word.
God damn it.
And that's about all the time we have for wasting this week.
Mm-hmm.
If there was anything
God damn,
about
we
this,
wasted so much. Sorry, I was just inner monologuing
all
externally.
right. I do not appreciate it. If there was anything about this episode you liked in particular, then please head on over to wastingallthetime.com/vote and let us know about it. That will become important within a few weeks.
Oh, it's going to be so cool, you guys. I'm so excited.
Other than that, let's say that the boy Howdy did his due diligence and he went to wastingallthetime.com/vote.
Myself right now.
And even though he didn't get a sticker, he knew it was the right thing to do. That's the end of that short little parable with no actual lesson.
That's not a parable, is it?
It's a single bowl. Until next time.
End of the goddamn episode, Dave.
My name is Dave, as you heard.
I'm
Cody. Let's end.
And we wasted all the time.
Yep, done. Yep, good. Yes.
Bon voyage!
Yeah, it was good.
Good night, folks.
Thank God.
Congratulations. You've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Dude, we could do a show about just internet culture. It's just that. It's a weekly recap of what weird shit is on the internet.
God.
Like,
I don't know if I want to be that plugged in, frankly. I could be the one who's not.
Hey, I'm sensing a theme. Dave's like, catch me up on memes.
Yeah, being on
meme catch me up.
Meme catcher.
Oh, I like that.
Why do you do this?
It appropriates Native American culture.
God damn it.
Hello, my name's Dave, and I'm the host of the Catch Me Up podcast here on the Drowning Men Podcast Network. If you've ever been in a conversation with friends where they turn to you and say, "What? You haven't seen that?" Then this podcast is for you. On this show, I have people come and share with me the films and television shows that have made American pop culture, but that I missed. New episodes come out on the first and third Monday of each month. You can find new episodes and interact with me over at catchmeuppodcast.com.